So here we are in the dead of night. We're now out in one of the local woods looking for, and hopefully it's a dead muntjac, but it could well be injured as well, but we don't know. I've got my little assistant here with a bit of rifle support just in case we need it, but at the moment we're waiting for Tony Lowry of UKDTR to turn up and help us to track this animal. So stay with us and we'll take you through the whole process of how to track an animal using the UKDTR. So we'll see how we get on. So John, can you tell us what's happened, what we're dealing with tonight?
So I had a client out. We were on a ride. A muntjac came out from the left and we had a good broadside shot on it, so the client took the shot. The deer reacted in a strange way. It jumped, didn't make a noise, and then darted off into the woods on the right hand side of us. We approached the shot site and found minimal amount of blood, but a lot of white hair. So once we realised we had a problem, I realised that we needed to call Tony Lowry from UKDTR, the Deer Tracking and Recovery Services. I did this because we realised there was minimal blood, as I said, but I didn't want to obscure the tracking part, and therefore I thought if we get the professionals out, they can help us find the deer much quicker than I could with the clients. Hi Tony.
Evening, how you doing?
Very well, how are you?
Yeah, how you doing? So,
Yeah, so we
your
got
last one.
well, got a muntjac doe.
Yeah.
It reacted in a strange way. It seemed to jump, not make a noise, and then dart off into the woods.
Okay.
At the shot site, there's a lot of white hair.
Right.
And not much blood, and
Right,
a tiny bit of green.
Okay.
And I've marked that site as well with a light.
It could be gut shot then. So
Yeah.
you've got a little bit of green and it's white hair underneath.
A lot of white hair.
Okay. How long ago was that?
It was. That's a very good question. It
Roughly?
was 7, I think.
Okay, so about an hour ago. We're 8 o'clock now. Okay. Any boundary issues?
Not here, no.
You know,
That's
if I just wonder if we let the dog go, where it's going to run to. No major roads.
There's a road to
Yeah,
your
I saw
left,
the road down
directly
there
behind you.
mine,
That's the only road that you
but
need to worry about.
nothing major.
Nothing
Okay.
major. Mostly open fields to the direction that the actual deer ran anyway, so
Okay. All
should
right.
be fine.
Well, we'll get the dog out in a torch and we'll have a look.
Oh, thanks.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
How far's the shot site from here, Mike?
Just up this track.
What? 50 yards?
Yeah, we'll find it because the silene will be there.
Okay, no, just want to They've got blood, but in all the blood there's actually gut in with all this blood. And white hair, which on a muntjac you'd indicate was probably belly. So I would guess, what's that there? Yeah, big bit of gut there, look. Just gut. That's all gut, slugs are on it, look, already. Which would indicate, and with all the white hair as well, you'd think this is definitely gut. A few scuffs where it's kicked out, look. More gut there. You see that? There, look.
Yeah.
And there.
Yeah.
And there.
Yeah,
There's all these slugs
gut.
on it, see?
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why we can't see it. Got 2 slugs on that gut content. So you've got gut, which is back here as well, I would imagine. As the bullets exited, dragged it out with it.
Mhm.
So I didn't see these straight away, but you've got blood there, and then gut here, and all this white hair. Get the dog and see. Right, well what we've seen, what we've seen on the ground would indicate that it is a gut shot. There's blood and then a lot of gut as the bullet's exited. So you'd probably be looking, you want to leave this one a little while, which an hour's elapsed already before you're actually going to go and look for it. So hopefully it's either dead or pretty close to it now. So we should have a good chance of actually recovering this one. Depending on where it's hit, of course. If it's just really low, then maybe not, but we'll see. The longer you leave it, the more chance you've got of actually recovering it.
No way.
And because it's gut
Definitely a
shot,
boy.
she could pick the scent up. Good girl. What'd you got? Good girl. And it's a buck.
It's definitely a buck, yeah.
Good girl.
When we saw it, we went buck, and then after it, we weren't sure. So
Yeah.
happens, doesn't
I
it?
reckon it went in there and then came round,
Yeah.
not very far
Just
in,
did a
I think it
circle.
went 20, 30 yards and came round, and because you saw it going that way, you thought it got in there.
Yeah, just directly taking
Yeah.
that line.
Happy days.
Happy days.
Thank you.
Better take a picture
Well
of
done,
him,
doggy.
haven't we?
Are we going to Granny's
Want to
house
send
now?
our industrious leader. Himi, sit down, sit. Cool. Yeah, she came down. What's she going that way for? And she could smell it.
Hence why when we went up, nothing.
Yeah, I think, and you know, it hadn't done a very big circle, but it's funny how if you look at the Google Maps of all the tracks, some of the tracks we've done, the deer do tend to run in
Circles.
circles, and this one, the classic case of that, right? So,
A very tight circle as well.
is that your first one?
That's my first one.
Oh, well done. Well
Thank
done.
you very much.
You might have blood on your hands, watch your
I'm
careful.
not bothered.
You're not far away. Happy days.
Well, once again, I just want to say a huge thank you to you, Tony, and your team for once again helping us out with a lost beast. And you know, it was a completely different place to where we expected it to be, and really wasn't far away from where we started in the first place.
No,
But,
it wasn't. I literally think it had gone in, and it had gone in where you said it went in, and it done a complete circle and almost come back right out. And you know, the dog could smell it because it was gut shot. So yeah, we're always happy to come out, Mike, so and support you. And the guys, the stalkers, did the right thing by, if they've lost it and they see it run in, is to leave it.
absolutely.
You know, you could have pushed this one on and on a little bit more, but anyway, happy days.
Yeah, and I'm just, you know, I'm so pleased that from the training that Jonty's had with you and with Yellen, that he made the right decision and didn't sort of go tramping around looking for it too much in those early stages. So, so it's really brilliant. But thank you everyone for a great job.
Pleasure,
especially you.
Yeah.
We'll share on the Facebook page. Not a massive following, but it'll help.
But, well, anyhow, but the new Facebook page is if you allow your phone to find your location, and then it puts you to the nearest tracker.
That's
So
cool.
find my tracker.
Yeah.
And if you want to widen the search, just slide the bar along the bottom.
Sure.
And yeah, it's been up and running a couple of days now. And also we're going to start doing newsletters for people. We're taking a leaf out of Mike's book, to be honest, get slightly more professional.
So even though we thought the animal was a gut shot, it actually turns out that the animal was quartering in such a way that the shot placement from my client was perfect, but the exit wound came straight out of the gut, and therefore it didn't run very far. But yeah, the shot placement was fine. Client's relatively happy, just a bit embarrassed, but nothing too much. All good.